Okay, so just got to this park in Cape Cod, and not what I expected to find, but never know. They're brick caps. So these are really good edible mushrooms. I actually enjoy them just as much as honey mushrooms. So these are a nice little patch here. To put them in my basket, and they all seem to be in really good shape. Really awesome, nice. That's what you call a really good start to your foray. You can see they're all around the stump here. That's an awesome start. Next mushroom I find is this Willis granulated stalk. Call them slippery caps because the caps are kind of slippery, oily, and it's not the best mushroom, but it's really good. I don't mind it at all. This is not a bad find. And finally found the mushroom I was looking for. It looks like it's probably past its prime. This is the Gypsy Mushroom. You can see the white Kleenex, the gills that are light brown in color. Looks like it's past its prime. And it grows in this pitch pine area next to so let's see, has the partial veil. I will take it, although it's definitely past its prime. I'll try to create a slurry and see if I can transplant this to my yard. But at least I found one. Here's another good edible. This is a burnt sugar milk cap. Taste test is mild. It has white latex, and odor is a little bit sweet. One of the candy cap groups, so it's a good edible mushroom. Not as good as the real candy caps, but it's not bad. Okay, here's some more. These are not gypsy mushrooms, but looks like a tricholoma. The gills are attached and forking. Actually, no, this is it. This is a gypsy mushroom. I was mistaken. And let's see what this is here. Yep, same kind of mushroom. Or is it? I think these are tricholomas. Tricholoma siggentum or something like that. Relative of the green man on horseback mushroom. So these are not the best edible, but they're pretty good. Lots of these man on horseback Tricholoma equestre mushrooms. They're kind of yellow, brownish, olive color. grow next to oaks. There's mixed, but you can see these are with oaks. So nice find. Alright, I think they found the Cape Cod Lixinum. Let's see here. Yep, this is it. That is nice. First find of Lixinum, although not the best shape. And I think I finally got to a nice little patch of Gypsy Mushrooms. Yep, this is them, and this one seems to be in pretty decent shape. Finally, this is a great find. So here's 2 Gypsy Mushrooms I got. We'll add them here. And there's a couple more. Well, this one is past its prime, but this should be pretty good. Yep, this one is still pretty good. That is great. Alright, this is just what I'm looking for. There's a nice Gypsy Mushroom right here. See the brown spores, Kleenex-like top, the partial veil here. So this is really nice. And then here's even better. This one here. This is a really nice young Gypsy Mushroom right here. That is beautiful. That's top shape, so definitely will take this. There's a couple more Gypsy Mushrooms right on the trail. Nice and young here, fresh. And here's another one, pretty decent shape. Looks like a mixed forest here, some pitch pine oak. Closest tree is actually an oak here. Wow, that's a weird looking Gypsy Mushroom, but just as good. And we got another Gypsy Mushroom. Let's see, so mixed forest here, same oaks and pitch pine. And Gypsy. Really nice. Not as many of these Gypsy Mushrooms as I'd like, but I'll take on this one. It's definitely past its prime, but I'm going to create a slurry. And this probably is in a similar shape. Yep. Past its prime, but good to see if you can transplant it to area near your pines if you have some pines in your yard. You never know what you stumble on. Walk around, there's nothing, all these trichomonas and stuff, and then find one of these guys, which is really nice. Nice little Gypsy Mushroom. and in perfect shape too. Really nice find. It is perfect. And finally found a nice specimen of this Willis mushroom. This is the Willis salmonicolor or slippery Jill. Pretty good tasting mushroom and in decent, still decent shape for consumption. And just can't get enough of these guys. Nice couple more Gypsy mushrooms. Yeah, man. This seems to be a little nicer. Yep, nice. Yeah, and juicy. That's nice. Let's see, a couple more here. And that one is past its prime. Just leave it. Alright, stumbled upon a couple of more here. So I gotta know the spots they will produce. So here's one. Gypsy. Yep. And there's two more. Yep, these two I'll leave. Oh, this is no good. Therefore leaving that one, but this might be good here. Yep, that one is still good. So that is a nice catch. Wow, saw this one from a distance. Very well distance. Take it. That is really nice. It's prime shape. Yep. Really nice. I'll probably take this one. Alright, so first saw those men on horseback, then nearby I got what I'm looking for. Well, I basically came here to this area. Nice gypsy mushrooms. See remnants of the veil. There's another one. That one is a bit chewed up, so I'll take this one. And finally found one of these. Usually I see a lot of them. This is Bolitis Projectile Bolite. So it's in a king family. It's a pretty good edible mushroom. I get these deadly destroying angels here, but just around them there's one of the best edible mushrooms. There's a nice looking gypsy mushroom, a little past its prime, but still pretty good. Decided to go back and double check, and just in case. And there's a couple of more good ones. There's a really nice shape. Yep, I think all three of these are keepers. Yep, they are nice. So came to a different area and kind of a interesting looking pine, small pitch pine area, and lots of these slippery caps. They're not the best edible mushroom, but they're not too bad either. So this one looks like it's in a decent shape. Let's see what else we have here. So nice edible mushrooms. I would say above average, but not the best. Not like Gypsies, that's for sure. So here's these pitch pine here. So you can see why this is called salmonicolor, because it's kind of salmon type of color here. So lots of them here. Tons of these, and these are the ones I'm gonna pick. These are younger ones. So, oh no, let's see what this is. This is a different type of mushroom. That probably is a Cortinarius, so leave this one. Here's another good edible here. Found a few of them before. This is a Bolitis, Projectilis, or Projectile Bolite. Grows with these pine here. So nice little sandy trail. And let's see, this is the Willis, and this is another Bolitis here. And should be one more. Yep, all these three are good edible mushrooms right here. And here's the price possession, you know, the best mushroom I can get in Cape Cod. This is the most sought after Matsutaki mushroom. So really nice shape, young, and oh goodness, it is fragrant, really beautiful, nice. Found a few more Matsutakis here. This one is past its prime, and I'm guessing this is going to be past its prime also. Yep, looks like it is. Still has a really nice fragrance though. I might take it and see if I can create a slurry and plant it in my yard, but still nice to find even past their prime Matsutaki. Wow, this could be the biggest Matsutaki mushroom that I've ever found. This is friggin' huge. Look at my hand. It's bigger than my hand. Oh my hand. Holy smokes. See if we can dig this thing out of here without breaking it. Wow. That is why I like going to Cape Cod. Jeez. Wow. Oh my. Jeez. Look at this. Look at this thing. Holy smokes. As big as is my bucket. Jeez. It is amazing. Oh goodness, the fragrance. Oh. Wow. Enormous. Now that is almost like a mushroom find bucket lister in this little pitch pine little area here. Wow, that'll fill up my bucket really quick. Enormous. Okay, and to finish and go over everything I found in Cape Cod, so I'll start with my first mushrooms that I found. These are brick caps. I find them all over in New Hampshire, and so found some in Cape Cod. There, see the gills are turning gray, bluish gray. Before they were kind of cream color. So here's one that has a little more cream. Real good edible mushroom. Kind of like it even better than honey mushroom. So good, got a good amount of them. See, this is the older one. It goes to purple, gray, almost black. So that's nice. Then move over to these here. So these are sugar, burnt sugar milk cap, grows in conifers. Fragrance is kind of kind of sweet, so they're kind of a relative of candy cap mushroom. They're not as good as the candy cap on the west coast, but it's pretty good. I like it. Taste test is mild, white latex, so good tasty mushroom. Then moving on to these guys. These are famous to be all over Cape Cod and the Upper Cape Cod, outer Cape Cod. These are Willis color or salmon color Willis. So if you cut them, they're kind of salmon color. Fragrance is actually they smell kind of sweet, kind of like a fruit. I definitely like these. I think these are good, tasty mushroom. Some people don't like them. I happen to like them. He's the smallest, kind of looks chocolatey, and it does smell sweet, fruity, nice fragrance. So they also kind of stain your fingers a little bit. So I'll take the nice younger ones, or the ones that are not wormy. So found a couple of granulated or dotted stalk slippery caps. I find them a lot around here, but not in the Cape Cod. So I took these. They're pretty nice, slippery, kind of waxy. These are pretty good, edible, pretty much just as good as the salmon colored slippery caps. Then here's some more. So the inside here, see the kind of yellow. When they're younger, they're pinkish and fresh. So they're called salmon colored or slippery gill. Some people call them. I don't know why they call them slippery gill. I don't know what's the resemblance, but it's a good edible mushroom. Then moving on to these guys. This is Projectile, Bolitis projectilis. This is now in a group of edulous or king bolete mushroom. This is a good tasty mushroom. I definitely like it. If you can find some that are not wormy and younger like these guys here, these are still in good shape. There's a little bit older, but they do get a lot bigger. So, but definitely if you see these, get a few. I would recommend. And then, so here's another bolete. This is a Skaber, so it's a Skaber Stalk is the common name. Lexinum is the genus. Species I believe is vulpinum. That's also a popular mushroom in Cape Cod. I only found one this year, so I came a little later than these appear. But beautiful orange foxy bolete is what some people call these. Really good looking mushroom. So definitely pick a few of these when you're out there. Now for the best of the best. So here's one of the reasons I came to Cape Cod to find these guys, Gypsy Mushrooms. So they're have a little veil, remnants of a veil. When they're young, they're kind of bell-shaped. So some call them little bells when they're young. But I don't know. I can see why they're called little bells because of how they look like when they're young. but people call them gypsies. I have no idea why. But you can see typical like Kleenex type of surface on the top, and has a veil, white, brownish, so they become brownish as they age, like this here. But this is still good. I'll have to clean it a little bit more. See if some of this may not be good. If not, I'll just throw in my yard and see if hopefully they'll grow near my pine. See how the gills start turning brown, and how they look kind of bell-shaped when they're young. A little white stuff on the top, a little powder look like. So these are my Gypsy mushrooms. They're actually, some people compare them to King Bolitis in taste. They're one of the tastiest mushroom in the world. He's kind of an odd-looking Gypsy mushroom. It looks like they're twins, two mushrooms in one. So this seems to be still good shape. So this is nice. And let's see. So these are gypsies, and then the best mushroom, or pretty much the best mushroom you can find in Cape Cod, is the Matsutaki, really fragrant mushroom. Here's a small Matsutaki that I found. See, they have the veil, and grow in near pines, very fragrant. So this is a small one, and then here's the biggest. I think this is going to be the biggest Matsutaki mushroom that I've ever found. I mean, compare that to my hand, and this is enormous. So between the stalk and this huge, big mushroom was hiding in the bushes next to the pine. Put this in my car. It's like natural air freshener in my car. This is extremely amazing, sought after mushroom. They're kind of hard to find for most maybe not amateur, not experienced hunters that don't have their spots. I'm still getting there. I know a few spots, so I'm lucky enough to find. This is just huge. So if you measure this, is like almost 7 inches here. You can see 6 and a half, 7 inches on this side, and this side is 7 inches. So 7 inches across in diameter, and this is also 7 inches in length. So this is huge. So from the smallest mushroom, brick cap, this is as big as they get, and this is going to be as big as the Matsutaki mushroom gets, and they come out really small, and this is kind of pretty much as big as the Gypsy mushroom gets. See, it's also pretty long, but the cap is not going to be as big as the Matsutaki. So that is pretty amazing. Definitely a good day, and lucky to find this huge mushroom here. Takes half of my table almost, and it almost looks like it in this view. All right, thanks for watching.